This is the final solo gate of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. And this one is a two-parter of the solo gates. As we're delving into the lore of the World Legacy. And eventually messing around with the Mech Knights of the World Legacy. This is going to be a long one. Having 4 scenarios. 6. Oh no, sorry. 5 duels. 2 gates. 2 practice decks. And a whole lot to take in. So, I advise you to sit back, enjoy your stay with a bit of refreshment. I'm using Coca-Cola and orange soda to make a spadesy. This is the Coca-Cola part. Now, it's not completed yet. Hang on just a moment. And there you have it. A spadesy. I was got a bunch of candy, I got a Trex White, and I got some cheese chips. Though everyone calls it differently. I think in the UK it would be called a packet of crisps. And chips will be the French fries you see on the plate with the fish and chips. Let's just start. Chosen by the World Legacy. The rulers of this star were not human. That world was ruled by 7 mechanical life forms, known as the Mech Knights. And across the land spread their vanguard, the Crawlers. These crawlers tend to swarm and destroy all human-made structures in their path. They most likely lack any emotions. Helpless before those ruthless machines, mankind had no choice but to live in hiding. Dense with thick trees, gloomy even in the daytime, a hinterland known as Forests of the Stars. Therein lies a hidden village where humans lived inconspicuously. The village was protected by a barrier that would prevent intruders from invading or even discovering it. The ritual wand, passed down through many generations, made the barrier extremely resistant, and it had never broken, not once. But even so, the villagers were suffocated by their anxieties day after day, not knowing when the great threat would come knocking at the doorstep. From within the suffocating unease of the village, there were still those determined to fend off the crawlers. Aurum and Nigirisu. There was a reason they fought so desperately. It was the village priestess and the younger sister of Nigirisu, Ib. From birth, the priestesses possess a divine power that synergizes them with the ritual wand to create barriers. Ib's power was the strongest the village had ever seen in its history, but it was meager compared to the frightening forces that grew stronger by the day. Her companions saw how hard she was trying to put on a brave face for the villagers, and wished they could lighten her burden, even by a little. There popped up a message saying I claimed the marbles on the stream drop as I was watching the Tony Blacks for 3 hours straight. So, on behalf of myself, thank you to the Tony Blacks for having hosted 3 hours of marbles just so that I could get the developer skin. I'm not entirely traversed with the Twitch, but I feel like he deserves a shout out. Frick me. That command did not work. Oh well. Maybe later. When I have more viewers, more followers, where I can do more with Twitch, then maybe, just maybe, I can unlock some new things. Back to the story. Aurum and Ningirasu, along with the baby dragon Imduk, crossed the barrier in hopes of slaying even just one crawler. One day, Ib heard from inside the forest a faint sound like that of a human voice. Aurum and Nigirasu could not hear it. However, Ib proclaimed that she keeps hearing the voice. Afraid Ib would venture into the forest alone, Aurum, Nigirasu, and the baby dragon Imduk set foot inside the hinterland. Why is Imduk so gosh darn cute? Don't ask me, as DBYO. And so the story continues. The sun had already set, leaving only starlight to guide them. The scent of trees and soil hung in the cold air. Though her footing was unsure, it ventured into the forest as if she was being guided. Careful to not lose sight of her. Words were in different order. I'm just only going to say it however I feel it is coherent. The three looked out for crawlers as they followed her. Suddenly, with a loud shriek, it vanished before their eyes. Rushing to the place where they lost sight of her, they saw Ib had fallen off a low cliff. It appeared Ib had been so spellbound in the direction of the voice that she hadn't noticed there was no ground before her. The three descended the cliff and were relieved to find Ib uninjured. Before their eyes, a mysterious structure appeared. If it had been there before, they would have noticed it. But, as if the structure had been there for hundreds of years, it was ensconced in trees and entwined in ivy. They nervously approached the building. The wand Ib held in her hand glowed, and the building started to rumble as if in response. A mighty light radiated from the building, blowing aside the trees and cloaking everything in blinding light. Even with the eyelids closed, the light pierced mercilessly through. When they finally opened their eyes, a fairy fluttered in the air before them. The fairy spoke to the startled party. This feels like fucking Dungeons and Dragons, not gonna lie. I am Lee, the world Chalice fairy, a spirit that had been sealed inside the building that released the bright light known as the world legacy world Chalice. In previous times, it was her duty to guide mankind, but was obstructed by the Mech Knight. For many years, she had been waiting for a world hero capable of activating the world Chalice. And that they are those world heroes. Please, lend me your strength and gather the scattered starlight and save the world from the great darkness. She spoke. Though bewildered by Lee's story, Oram and the group were moved by her earnestness and decided to lend a hand. This is where we start. figuring out the world Chalice decks. Hearing the resolve, the fairly smiled and bestowed upon them the powers of the awakened world Chalice. Why do I have a feeling that world Chalice decks is just Dungeons and Dragons and Yu-Gi-Oh? Anyone? Whatever. Finally we get to practice here. I will be doing every duel. I will be doing everything that this gate has to offer, including the mechanite part, should I go through with that. First, let's practice one of the decks. The World Chalice deck, to be exact. Note that this was your starter deck, alongside one of the structure decks that you can choose. Now, what makes the World Chalice deck unique? Pretty simple. You can bring out a slew of powerful link monsters. But I started with summoning normal monsters and leading them to further link summons. In other words, this deck is reliant on link climbing. Which, the same can be said for if you summon a normal monster, summon Link Spider, use Link Spider's effect to summon another normal monster, and proceed onward with that. When World Chalice Link monsters are sent from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon a World Chalice monster from the hand. This can allow you to perform even more link summons and recover quickly from your opponent's attacks. Keep World Chalice monsters right in your hand for even more effective strategy. So not only does this promote link climbing, if you keep some World Chalice monsters in your hand, then you can also fend off your opponent's attacks. Setting up a defense like no one has ever saw before. This is just a tutorial on how you can do stuff with the World Chalice deck. So, we summon normal Auram, link summon for adult Imduk. Induk's effect, which is the passive effect, allows us to summon Ib, normal Ib that is, and link climb into a link to Adult Aurum, the World Chalice Blade Master. Imduk gets sent to the graveyard, so we're going to use the effect. Special summon normal Nigrisu. What is this? Oh, hell no. I'm not gonna use the effect at the moment. Maybe in a real duel, for if I want to shake and bake, but not in the tutorial. Okay, the first real duel you can do with the lone deck, and if you're feeling up for the challenge, with one of your real decks. Okay. What's this? A normal monster, except a token. I'm going first. And right now, the most logical thing I could do is summon Crowned by the World Chalice. Use it to summon Imduk the World Chalice Dragon. Use the passive effect of the World Chalice Dragon. Summon Lee the World Chalice Fairy. Activate Lee the World Chalice Fairy. Fetch Beckoned by the World Chalice. And go with Auron, the World Chalice Blade Master. This one makes the most sense. Then Imduk special summons Beckoned by the World Chalice. I'm going to put it in one of the link arrows. Then we activate both Legacy's Heart, Recycle, Lee the World Chalice, Fairy, and Crown by the World Chalice. He is beckoned by the World Chalice. Starts to summon Induk in the bottom right. Use Auram's effect. Send Imduk. Return beckoned. And Imduk was supposed to summon Crowned. Actually, no. It was supposed to summon Lee. And then back up by the World Chalice. Lead the World Chalice Fairy. If the World Chalice Priestess. Bottom right. Yeah, sure, why the hell not? Summon Ningirstu. I treat Ape as 2 materials. Activate Ip. We're supposed to summon and activate Auram. No way. I'm not gonna do that. Instead of activating Lead the World Chalice Fairy. I will send World Chalice Guard Dragon. Add Lead to the hand. And I will end this here. Okay, unexpected die is a bit of a dead card here. But it's not a bad that card is mind control, taking my opponent's monster. Which will happen to be Giral. Flip some of this mother effer. No big card, but no give a crap. I'll send Giral and the spell trap. Counter gates. Good that I didn't go into a reckless abandon. Activate lead to Chalice Ferry. World Legacy will Chalice. That is not handy because my opponent does not have an extra deck. Instead, we'll go with Chosen by the Wood Chalice. Battle phase. Attack directly with Ningirasu. And leave. Ow. Oh! Well, that saves me an effect. Raigeki. No effect for that bastard. Use Ningirasu. Send Crowns and target one of the Dispel Trap cards. I'm feeling this one's more dangerous. Resurrect speed. Then what was the other one? Counter gate. Okay, now I will activate World Legacy Discovery. I am not going to oh yes, of course. We can have your fun this time. We want to insist one. Summon Beckett. I'll activate Lee. send chosen by the word Chalice to the graveyard. Oh, to Nigirisu to a Chinese warrior. Set itself and how it is saved. Now I'm going to do some link climbing again. First off, Induk. Normal summon chosen. Induk chosen. For Auram. Is World Chess Guard Dragon. Baron goes with that spot. Auram. Tribute. Negesu. Nigesu. Send backhand. To send the monster. And take the Auram. That wasn't too difficult. First of all, unlock this gate. Okay, I got enough to unlock that gate as well. But I'm not there yet. Let's go play this for my own deck. This is gonna be an ancient gear deck against a deck that is full of mismatched bullshit. Now, I was showing ancient gear on Hunting Hound in this scenario. Blast my opponent with 600 points of damage. And that's normal sub effect. I can also fuse some with it. Do I have an applicable target to fuse summon? I do. Ancient Gear, Magatagola. And I will fuse for him. This ultimate pound for hand, and the 2 Ancient Gear 100 Hounds. Marathon in time mode. Set this just in case I don't want to do some of the bullshit. And then activate Ancient Gear Workshop. Targeting Ancient Gear Hunting Hounds. No. I don't say bullshit again. Then use Ancient Gear Hunting Hounds to fuse for Ancient Gear Howitzer, Ancient Gear Devil in the OCG. Using Engineer and Hunting Hound. So now Howitzer in defense mode. Howitzer dunks my opponent for 1,000. And Marathon attaches to the defense. I like them bitches. Oh goody, Ancient Gear Wyvern. Summon. Effect to fetch an Ancient Gear card from my hand. I think go for Ancient Gear Castle. I'm not allowed to set, but I'm allowed to activate it. Wyvern attacks. Megaton attacks directly. Burn damage for 1,000. This shit is so unfair. These are just lambs to the slaughter. We are done. Now, before I move on with the story, I'll do the action duels. Doesn't sound like this is a bad hand. In the well, let me start from Lee. Activated, so because why the hell not? Link climbing to Aram. I'm gonna go with D. Send chosen for the hand. And I get myself a play for next turn. What is thinking? Excuse me. Harvester does, sir. That's gonna help against that. So now the free use spells and traps. But if they use the trap, I get some of my Paleozoic. Oh, hello. Now they're going to make some link plays.
are going to start dueling. Oh, another input. Okay, I see. And then Nigirisu. Activate Aura because you killed it, and I guess summon Lee. I'll do defense, and I'll also activate her effect. I'll go with Crown by the War Chalice. Is there a card flash? No, there is not. I think that's a smart move here. Activate Guard Dragon. First off, Guard Dragon. Because why the hell not? And kill this little shit. Now, if only I had a way. I think it's smarter to do Duel Chalice Priestess first, and then use Nigirisu, Auram, and Imduk. We'll go into Nigirisu. This also frees up a monster slot. I only have one World Chalice monster in my hand. I cannot specify anymore. Now I can use the effect of Paleozoic. Yo, Quaila. Oh, hello, Auke. This is a solo duel with World Chalice monsters and stuff like that. Guard Dragon. Summon Beacon. Why does it need to go into defense mode? I don't know. I could use it to send the monster to the graveyard. Will be guess one. Actually, just one. Summon Chosen. Chosen and Imduk. For Ib. To the left side of the Grizzly. Imduk special is crowned. Lee. Send newly summoned Ib. Lee. Ib does this effect. Lee will activate. I will go with Beckoned. Gotta remember, first succeed somewhere here. To Palazoic. Anomalocaris. Once per turn, each player's turn, this card is a trap card's Exceed material. You can attach one Exceed material for this card. Then target one card in the field, destroy it. I'll do that. Crowned by the word Chalice. Destroyed. Face monster. Invocato Chevalier. I didn't draw into my Gemini monsters, but that's okay. 18, 24, and 507 overkill. Next I will do my own deck. Okay, first I'll do HQ Fortress. Sucks to waste Rageki, but it's the only way I can attack with my soldier. Knew it. no. Okay, you can use Gemini monsters for link summon to a monster that requires a normal monster. Well, glad to know that. Oh, you little shit. Time to do defensive maneuvers. Well, I'm for sure not gonna win this duel. Unless there was a bloody miracle around here. Right now, the only thing I can do is stall for time. Until I get my card. And we didn't even know other monster routes. This strategy is still valid. Yeah, you should get hunting out. That can actually work. So if you get hunting out, I can. Well, I'm not gonna use my ultimate pound moment. Well, he's not forced to attack, but I want him to attack. He doesn't. Okay, enjoy the slow burn then, you bitch. And frankly, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna slow burn your ass. Why would you do that? Alright, if you were to freeze this. That goes for Nigirisu. Okay. Why did you do that? And I summon Wyvern. That's the smartest thing to do, because I can get the search out of this motherfucker. That's just Age Confusion. Perfect. Just to let this thing go off with a hitch, I just activate Issue Gadget, call out traps. Then use Age Confusion. Use everything I have at my disposal. Summon Chaos is the Giant. After this duel, I would like to do against you, sure. Any preferences on which deck, Auke? I mean, I could use everything. I can even try and do a new deck against you. Shows my word. Legacy. You can go and take what is a break. First, I'll go with the legacy packs. 8 of them. And then we have a viewer duel. Okay, we got Slip Summons, Sword of Kusanagi, Precious Cross Beyond, Janite Sapphire, Janite Garnet, Ganto, Dorova, Reverse Buster, Informer Spider, Naturia Vein, Kelbeck, Xyz Reflect, Chain Dog, Trap Rector Wi-Fi, Cyber Shark, and Puppet King. That's sure. A viewer requested a duel, and that's just what I'm going to do. I will do 16. The standard forbidden limited list. And no comment on the room. Duel time will be long. Life will be 8K. Privacy on, spectator on, spectator there's privacy on, replay permission on. Let's go. Auke, I've just advised you to the room lobby. I have joined you at table 2. When you're ready, let's duel. It's okay. I can wait. I can wait. Don't worry. I'm not gonna do against you, Wigfried. Alright.
Let's duel. Okay, you can choose who goes first. And let's let you go first. I wish you the best of luck, Auke. God, my hand is bit out of order. Ooh, Gravekeepers. Nice. Oh, there goes the monsters in my hand. You get any card effect will move the card into a different place. Well, cards that are gonna be banished, which shuts down my deck. Yeah, so we'll end my turn here. Okay. Sacrifice and feel confused from one spell cost of a extra attack. Oh damn. Okay, that's the one, okay. Ah! Now here's something I can do. I activate opening of the spirit gates. And with that, I can add a card from a deck to a hand. Actually, a monster. That's either a sacred beast or one that lists as sacred beasts. I'll choose Dark Beckoning Beast. Then I use Dark Beckoning Beast as a summon. Activate its effect. Bring out Hamon, Lord of Striking Thunder. Then I summon Chaos Summoning Beast using Dark Beckoning Beast's second ability. And use its effect. Tributed itself to summon Hamon. Thanks to your Necrophagy, my graveyard is locked. But that doesn't mean that I can attack you with Hamon. Hamon attacks your Gravekeeper Spiritualist. Well, turds.
Well, that's gonna hurt. Oh, there goes the supernaturalist. You say it cannot be destroyed by card effects. But what if card effects are not the thing I want to destroy it with? I'll use my Chaos Summoning Beast yet again. I'm going to summon, review, Lord of Phantasms. Reveal. It's trying to show Supernaturalists that battle destruction is still possible. That ends the turn. Well, poo-poo. GG. Yep, I'm not very well equipped to deal with the Gravekeepers at this moment, it seems. Oh wait, this one was not fully functional yet. Yeah, it kind of shut down my Sacred Beast deck. As both Chaos Summoning Beast and Dark Summoning Beast have graveyard effects that banish themselves in order to do something. Plus I got Hybrid Blaze and Opening of the Spirit Gates that can target a card in the graveyard to do stuff. Oh, and Auke1993 piece to target a card in the graveyard to do stuff. Which I couldn't do because my graveyard was locked. You haven't finished the second proper deck. Yeah, most of my decks are cards I thought would work well together, but nothing short of actual proper decks. Even though 3 of my decks, including the Sacred Beast deck you just saw, are battle ready. But it would need to quite few tweaks and changes in order to have the consistency I'm looking for a proper deck. Shall we go again? I have a different deck this time. And I'll be going first this time. Let's duel. No, they're not gonna be mad if I screw up a few times. Oh. This is not a bad hand per se. I'm gonna set a monster and that will be all. What's next? Another royal tribute, I guess. Oh, not this time. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, that makes the spell card useless. I think I'll keep it in defense mode. And here's the supernatural list. Okay, Ancient Gear Castle. I can activate that, as that does not require anything for the graveyard. But other than that, I'm kind of stuck. Oh, Gravy Headman, not Headmaster. Why wasn't I thinking of Headmaster? interesting. I mean, you could have gone a stronger supernaturalist if you fused supernaturalist and spiritualist. Well, the only thing I can. No. No, I can't. I need to summon it. That's going to use my normal summon. I need to summon in a face-up attack position. Yeah, no. I have the scoop here. You win. Can't do anything. Even if I normal summon HG Engineer, next turn you would probably kill it with one of your supernaturalists. And HG Workshop was a dead card in my hand because of Necro Valley. Yeah, your Brave Keeps deck is consistent. But I was quite baffled why you summoned a second supernaturalist, where you could power up one supernaturalist by using spiritualist and supernaturalist together to fuse supernaturalist. As supernaturalist gets attack power equal to the combined levels it's required to summon. You use a level 4 and a level 7. That's a total of 11 levels. 11 times 100 is 1100. Could have that, but that would less total damage. Alright. I get you. I mean, not that it would have mattered. I couldn't do anything to my turn anyway. I still have one more deck, but I feel that's also going to be shut down by Gravekeeper, so... yeah. I don't have anything against your deck. Alright. I'm going to try this deck then. That's the last of the decks I have that is battle ready. The Gladiator Beast deck I'm working on is not battle ready yet. I'll have Joker first for the moment. Interesting. I also have a few deck ideas, but I'll go over them when I have the cards. Ooh, Constellar. Alright. Okay. First, since I have no traps in my graveyard, I go to activate this card. The Phantom Knights of Shea Brigadine. to summon it in defense mode. Then I'll activate the field spell Bug Matrix. I'm gonna set a monster and set 3 to end my turn. Well, shoot. Oof, that ain't quite cut it. I'll summon Digitibug Condenser. And then I'll seed summon for number 20, Giga Brilliant. I will summon it in defense mode. Well, I'm screwed. Gulfaxter, the Northern Beasts. Well, nothing I can do but set a card. Drat. Yeah, you win. You win with that. Because even if I use my trap card, either A, you attack it with your synchro monster and have the other two attack me directly, or B, I target the level 3 effect monster that has an effect that when it is destroyed by battle, I can summon an insect monster. And you do kind of a naval tribute to negate the effect. So yeah. If I do yes, it would not work. If I do no, it would still be a double direct attack. GG. Guess it's back to the drawing board. There's always some fun duels, I give you that, but yeah, it looks like my decks can't beat your decks even when they're the strongest. Either that, it's just the luck of the draw, and you're more lucky than I am. I have to give it to you. I mean, your Gravekeeper deck shuts down. Your Gravekeeper deck shuts down every deck I've made so far. And even if you do not use your Gravekeeper deck, the fact that Lightning Storm exists and they can deal with a bunch of back row or a bunch of attack position monsters, whatever you prefer, but most of the time you are going for back row. That renders most of the decks that utilize that useless. The set cards I had, by the way, were Rush Recklessly, Book of Moon, and Twin Twisters. And I was going to save them for a later occasion. But Lightning Storm threw that plan in the trash. No problem. I maybe see you around someday and perhaps have more decks to play with. Yeah, sure. I was up for it, Auke. Hopefully we get some good cards for the packs. I know I will pull some from some packs. Not actually the monster packs, but maybe some secret packs or stalwart packs. Cause those are the better packs to open, if I have to be honest here. Well, I'm going to continue my solo run. See you around.
deck is hell. That Dryden retro deck is hell. Oof. If I were to do this, I would scoop. I would scoop right now. Cause you're not gonna play. You're not getting anything to play here. Tried some fairies. Yeah, that deck is just tier A bullshit. Oh man. Try to meet the Meteonius Draconic this. Yeah. That Dryden Fairy deck is grade A bullshit. I can tell you that. Tanga was not the one doing there. I only spectated. But even so. You hate to go against it. I'm going to do a one pool of 10 packs whenever I get enough gems. Oh. Okay. Well, obviously, unexpected die would be the best option here. Special summon Crown Battle World Chalice in defense mode. Use its effect. I use it to summon Imduk, the World Chalice Dragon. Use Imduk's effect. Summon Lee, the World Chalice Fairy. Since I didn't use the normal summon already, I can do that. I'm going to add World Chalice Guard Dragon.
summon that cute little fluff ball. Use Guard Dragon and Imduk to special summon Auram the Bull Chalice Blade Master. Activate Imduk. Special summon lead Bull Chalice Fairy. Yet again. Oh. Guess I can't use the search effect twice. I can use Wheelchair's Guard Dragon. Banish it. Special Crown, but about Chalice. Use it, summon Imduk. Then I'm going to summon the World Chalice Priestess. Use my both Lees. Oh, not. Wait, hold up. I can do this. Yep. Now do Crown the World Chalice and Lee the World Chalice Fairy. Welcome. It's the World Chalice Priestess. Activate Lee. Tribute to add. Use Imduk and Auram. Get Ninkirisu. Draw a card. Get Imduk and Auram to empty my hand. Auram goes here. Think that works well. Nigirisu is coded with Ip, and Auram is linked to Ip as well. And it's a good thing I did summon Nigirisu to the extra monster zone. That would suck hardcore balls. Now, Imduk can't destroy anything. He can, however, do his League Blaze. There goes his Nigirisu. Oh no! He does not go Nigirisu, he goes Aurum. There's the map of unicorn. Okay. Oh, you little you bounced it. Dull happiness, of course. Dull happiness. Destroyed box of friends. Dull monster. Miss Machen. And yes, I'm surprised I know that. It's a German thing. And all monster Bear. Princess Cologne. Would that be the correct play? No, I think number 39 Utopia would be the better play here. Actually, no. Princess Cologne it is. Princess Cologne it is. Defense mode. Why the hell not? Yes. Go destroy. Box of Friends. For Duel Chalice Ferry. Use the word Chalice Ferry. Add Beckon by World Chalice. Unexpected die, not the card I wanted. Destroy Beckon by the World Chalice. No. I will activate this. I will send Miss Machen. I will summon Bear. Actually, no. I go to surrender and work things out differently. Okay. First of all, doll happiness. At Grandpa Dimetto. Terraforming. To activate Dollhouse. Activate Dollhouse. Then activate Doll Happiness. Kill Box of Friends in my hand. To set Doll Monster Bear. Box of Friends activates. I summon Doll Monster Miss Machen and Doll Monster Bear. Exceed summon Princess Cologne. Activate it. Talk to friends will be defense mode. Someone ground with the Meto. Effect. Detach Doll Monster Miss Machen. Special on both. Exiso for number 22 Zombie Steen in attack mode. If it goes for Nigirisu, to bounce a card. Or if he attempts to bounce a card, then I'll activate Zombie Steen. Oh, Phoenix. If it goes Unicorn, that will be a bounce. That's a bounce. Like hell, bitch. See ya, turd. She's just the motherfucker to attack position. Now I could go Ib. What's the fun of that? No. Or a summon lead or Chalice Fatty. Get beckoned by the word Chalice. Activate the happiness to grab both your friends. I'll send box of friends for the bread. Few little creatures. Add lead to hand. And you know, I destroy lead with Chalice to send all monster Miss Machen. Battle. Okay, attack alone, attack with zombie steam. Ah, sure. Do it. You're not gonna win. I got zombie steam. I still have some monsters I can use for fire with that. That goes for all rum. That's goes for Induc. Induc allows the next row summon. This goes for Ib. Oh no, second album. Huh. Why not Ib? Oh crap, here's me. Abramax even! Detach Miss Machen. Send box of friends. Negate. Fucking Avramax though. Gonna target this card effects, and gonna target monsters or attacks. I did this one. I'm gonna have to be crafty here. Is that Ava Max? In the summons chosen. This is the target. Knew that fucker was there. Well, of course. Had to go against had to go for corruption. That just walls me off. Okay, and then get us the battle. Ow. Okay, now controlling our master so I can use unexpected die and make my return. Or I can use Monster Reborn and you're gonna wish you summoned this one. Avramax. Destroy him. Not really the best hand here. Though I do have a sudden judgment ready in case he actually wants to do some bullshit. Playing the slow burn at the moment. And when I activate the fortress, just to be safer when I do my shit. Not gonna use a second fortress. One is enough. And what? I mean, no summon yet, so fuck you. H gearbox, right? Don't really need to use Castle's effect for that one.
It's important to keep yourself hydrated. Oh, here comes his big place, of course.
I mean, he's got a nasty surprise waiting for him if he goes and destroy HQ Howitzer.
Yes, I'll use it.
And what is special summon? Engineer in defense mode.
Big mistake, buddy. HK Golem coming out.
Howitzer, of course. I'm not done with playing the slow burn yet. Newsflash, you're gonna get burned to death. First off, AGK Workshop. Then I'll elect HQ Hunting Out. Burn 1. Burn 2. If you can't win with battery damage, effect damage is another way to win. In your face, World Legacy Path. To protect humankind. Accepted Lee's earnest wishes. Aurum and the group promised to help her. Accompanied by Lee, the group set off to return to the village, but they encountered several crawlers who blocked the way. Aurum, Ningirsu, and Imduk stood before the crawlers with the new strength coursing through their bodies. As they stood between the monsters that were set out to protect, tension hung heavy in the air. A cold sweat dripped from Aurum's chin and dampened the forest soil. As the great tension crescendoed, the party suddenly seized upon their foes, lunging toward the exoskeletons of the crawlers. Aurum's sword cleaved the enemies with ease. Ningirisu's lance pierced nimbly, and Imduk's claws teared ferociously at their metal hides. The battle was over almost as quickly as it had started. The power of the world chalice that Lee had granted them was much greater than expected. They could conceal the surprise at the world chalice's great power that now dwelled in their bodies. According to Lee, there are 6 more world legacies in the world with equal power to the world chalice. If they were to be recovered, it would be possible to not only destroy the crawlers, but to destroy the mech knights and rule the world. This information provided a great ray of hope for the village people who lived so long in the gloomy forest. Following Lee's words and the guidance of the world chalice, the young folks of the Forest of the Stars set out on a journey to seek their next world legacy.
And so began the journey of Auram and the party in the search of the world legacy. Although the party was on a mission to save the world, as the first time in the outside world, everything they saw and heard felt fresh and vivid. No matter how many crawlers would appear, Auram and his friends would fight them off, and they did so for several days. How long must they have walked, with Lee as the guide, and the world Chalice as the beacon? A humid wind caressed the cheeks. Before the party lay a vast swamp. A great artifact was submerged in a muddy expanse. Giant armor laying in the bog was one of the express purposes of the trip. The world legacy known as the world armor. However, they found more than just the world armor there. Not only on the surface of the armor, but also on the inside, dark figures squirmed. Like ants on the corpse of a dead insect, crawlers swarmed on the world armor. Their number was countless. From a red monocular emanated a bizarre light that filled the farthest field of vision. The horrific sound of the crawler's metal hides scraping against each other, united to a thunderous cacophony, as if the earth was shaking. Standing before the three were superior specimens possessing a power far greater than the crawlers that had crossed the path previously. Witnessing an overwhelming sight, the party decided it was reckless to try and break through from the front. On Lee's suggestion, the three friends dared not engage, and instead headed for world armor. For the world legacy cards we have seen, we got the Chalice, the key, the shield, armor, the crown, scepter, I believe the tablet as well. In any case, okay, I'll do a second. Frost Sword Beetle. Not an icon. Squash. Oh, look, unexpected die. Perfect. Spare some back in Bedward Chalice. Activate a Rota to get one to the hand. I'm gonna set this one just to be sure. Then Imduk. Imduk allows me to summon Lee. fetches my Wilderness Guard Dragon. I haven't almost summoned yet. Tribute Lee. Some World Chalice. Least effect. Send World Chalice. World Chalice effect. Summon. Summon. Summon Auram. Using Crowned and Imduk. Activate Imduk. First some Guard Dragon for the hand. Use Chosen Guard Dragon. It. Banish Guard Dragon. Target Crowned. Summon to Auram's point. Auram. Tribute Crowned. Summon Imduk. Link user Imduk and Auram. Link user goes here. Activate Imduk and activate Auram. So some. Wait. I haven't used Lee's effect yet, so. Discovery. Oh, they're using the effect. Pop, pop. Compulsory. Fuck off. It's a bit overkill, don't you think? I mean, why use Harvest Feather Duster? Well, you don't need it if you have a field of 3 monster time. Open. Gonna clear this with my deck. Yes, this is a long one. I thought you knew that. But whatever. Fortress. Hunting Hound. Fuse. Go with Chaos. And Gadgetron Dragon. Engineer. Hunting. Engineer. You're just making it easier to get ganked, right? You're just making it easier for you to get wrecked. And wrecked you shall be. That turn 1 had, that turn 2 hand I had, turn 1 from my end, was godly. Okay, this is another practice deck. Which is crawlers. Stinky little bugs. What makes a crawler deck unique? Crawler monsters special effects that activate when they are flip summoned. Those have an effect that allows you to special summon 2 other crawler monster. When one leaves the field because of opposed effect will face up. Crawler link monsters can also similarly special summon 2 other crawlers to destroy a battle. So when you get those link summons in, you will stick to your opponents like glue as you fight. Although there's no monster in the great legacy in shadow. That was the cover card for the scenario. Huh. Let's go. Tutorial for X-Crawler. Qualiarch.
Then try a Monster Reborn. Okay, okay. Now, this is one that's... Oh. Shit. Ooh. I'm just going to activate World Legacy Survivor. I was at World Legacy Palms. Then I will set. Set. And that's it. Activate palms. Use it now. Flip this little shit. Phase of defense. Yes. Send Axon. Gilal. Nice. Set. Uses effect immediately. And I'll go with Receptor. Phase of attack. Link into Qualiarch. Yeah. I'll go with Gilal and Axon. Say goodbye. Target. Okay, shuffle one crawler. Target to face down. Gilal. Summon Gilak. Koryak. No. I'll be destroying a battle. Still taking damage. Shuffle receptor. Dios. Don't worry, just clean out a graveyard. Okay. Gilal is no good. Axon kills Shadows. Flips from a Dendrite. Dendrite sends Ranveer. Flips from a Gilal. Actually, I was summoned Ranveer. Flip summon Intruder. Tindangle. Gilark will be summoned by using Axon and Gilal. War Legacy Pawns. Shuffle one card with the grave main deck. Look it go. Ranveer to the graveyard. Right? Ranveer face down. Up to close your hand. Send the monster to the graveyard. I will go with Gorilla Spine. Cycling. Son of a, only one to dangle. Are they do that squaller? Chances squaller monster? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does count as a squaller monster. Oh, okay. I don't think I need so many monsters. Man. My opponent just got destroyed. This is the worst hand ever, but maybe I could work with it. Okay, now I can definitely work with it because He needs to send monsters. Ooh, that hurts. Catch Tron Dragon. We're gonna summon him. I'm gonna need at least 2 tributes. Only have none. I could potentially stall out with Crawlaxon. No, I'm gonna wait. I'm going to wait. Use the Monster Ball right now would be stupid. Use the Monster Ball right now is effing stupid. You just need to wait to have ACG Fusion or ACG Hunting out. That's neither of them. I'll do it. Got so many engineer, but that would not be smart. Duels. I need a miracle. I need it now. Soldier. Not the kind of card I wanted. I hope for a Hunting Hound. Beast. Well, that did not work. That did not work at all. I'm going to change my deck for this one. I'm going to use my Sacred Beasts. Let's see if I have another. I mean, I don't mind this hand at all. Opening. I'm gonna use I'm going to take out a Sacred Beast in my hand. Beckoning goes for summoning. Summoning. Well, actually summons itself. Tributes itself to summon Hamon. Since I can't attack this turn, I'm gonna summon the defense. My opponent needs to attack it if they ever want to do shit. I think that's smart. I'm not using the effect Paradise to draw to now. It's Skyfire just to make some of my next Hamon easier. And with the proper way, of course. Plus, if they ever manage to get rid of Hamon, which they didn't, they dress. Hey, there's another farm paradise. Okay, summoning beast, I can't use that. However, I'm going to use Dark Summoning Beast. Tribute Dark Beckoning. Could use Dark Summoning. Special Uria from the deck. Uria to kill the face down card. Remove for play Dark Summoning to get revealed to the hand. Reveal can be properly summoned attributed to martyr tokens. Since I attributed Dark Summoning in order to special summon, I can't attack this turn. Chain Awakening to reveal some effects. Activate draw 2. Just keep it in the graveyard, I don't give a shit. Effect of review, tribute the token. Come on. Attacks face down. I mean, there's nothing they can do. Every card then goes banished thanks to controlling 3-second beasts.
Jesus, why?
Fine, guess you win this round. I mean, not exactly win this round, but...
You idiot! You just opened yourself for an attack. Skyfire. Effect review. Tribute Hamon. Then Skyfire. Activate and damage. That's okay.
Don't give a shit. I will use Reveal's effect. Summon Hamun the proper way. Yeah, that's 16,000. Open up, Buttercup. My secret beasts are not. My secret beasts are not for the faint of heart. With the world armor in front of them, Auron's party became blocked by a swarm of crawlers. No matter how many monsters they defeated, a new swarm appeared, trampling the debris of the fallen. Now divided, the party struggled. The seemingly endless battles had whittled the party's strength down to almost nothing. They were unable to advance, but retreating wasn't an option either. They had no choice but to fight until all strength was gone. Just then, as Aurum and the party were about to collapse, Lee called out them. By defeating the superior X-Crawler, you should be able to halt the movements of the other crawlers. In the midst of the battle, Lee had discovered that the X-Crawler was the commander of the crawlers. Trusting Lee's insight, the party pierced through the siege and closed in on the X-Crawler. The X-Crawler resisted fiercely, but it channeled the last of the strength to defeat it. Just as the commander collapsed, the swarm of crawlers surrounding the party suddenly started moving. Greatly wounded, Aurum and the party finally arrived under the world armor. But there were more than just crawlers there. Seven colors of light suddenly shone down from the heavens. There appeared the 7 Mech Knights. The figures before them were metallic and emitted a radiant glow that enveloped the bodies in a lustrous light. The Mech Knights, who ruled over mankind and all of the world, had now descended to this very place. Aurum and his friends found it difficult to describe the figures with mortal words and could only stand frozen in their otherworldly presence. Then, suddenly, the Mech Knights reached their hands out, silently. A mysterious energy sprung forth from their hands and began to shroud Ib. Ib was exhausted. No, completely spent. The magical barrier provided by Ib had no resistance to the force field. The rest of the party desperately struggled to rescue Ib. However, with the same light from which they appeared, Ib and the 7 knights vanished without a trace. Lee cautioned of the danger if Ib's wand was stolen
and the other world legacies fell into the wrong hands. Aurum and his comrades set out to rescue it and recover the next world legacy. I do not want to go to the store, as there is a new gate option. Gift of the Mother. Which has 1, 2, 3, 4 scenarios. 2 gates. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 duels. And a practice. The gates. 1 requires 100 earth and 100 fire. The other requires 100 dark, 100 fire. More World Legacy cards. And the final solo. However, first I want to go and get 4 legacy packs. Which gives me Grave Robber, Hero Heart, Dark Energy, Rogue Doll, Little Fairy, Mysterious Guard, Snow Eater, and Doom Virus Dragon. Doom Virus Dragon being a card used by Kaiba in Awakening Dragon's arc. Still no Blue Eyes White Dragon. Ready to hope for that one. And I will go and get 10 from the Revival of Legends. Okay. I like these odds. I will not skip them. Rather, I will just say which card there will be pulled from these. Oh, general. Okay. I'll go over the cards one by one. The first 8 cards. Junk Forward. Debris Dragon. Quick Draw Synchron. Stack Reviver. Synchron Explorer. Backup Secretary. Talkback Lancer. Sangan. Next set. This is guaranteed a super rare illustrator. Level Warrior. Cyanide Regression. Majesty with Eyes of Blue. Cold Talker. Sengen. Junkaribo. Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon. Notice how I skipped over the ultimate rare. The ultimate rare is Firewall Dragon. And that also unlocks a secret pack. Next, 8 cards. Sangan. Triple time. Junkaribo. Unknown Synchron. Lefty Driver. Protector with Eyes of Blue. Blue Eyes Solid Dragon. Cyanide Regression. And Cyanide Optimization. The next one contains a super ended ultimate. Cyanide Regression. Unknown Synchron. Waboku. Another card I can add for my Ancient Gear deck. Oh, sorry. This Ancient Gear? Sorry. Gladiator Beast. Justice Break. Double Warrior. Chaos 4. Hey. And Blue Chaos Dragon and Chaos 4? Nice. Secret Rare. The White Stone of Ancients. Ultra Rare. Linkaribo. Oh, that's a secret rare. Super rare. Ugh. The White Stone of Legends. Decode Destruction. Righty Driver. Link Infra Flyer. Double Warrior. Synchron Carrier. Lefty Driver. Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon. Okay. Maybe it's a super rare hidden. Double Warrior. Recoded Alive. Blue Eyes Solid Dragon. Backup Secretary. Talkback Lancer. Recoded Alive. Backup Rider. Flame Administrator. For this pack, Double Warrior. Kaibaman. Stardust Flash. Polymerization. Link Infra Flyer. Backup Rider. Code Generator. Lefty Driver. That polymerization could be useful for some decks. This one is guaranteed super rare. Oh, ultra rare even. Cyanide Backdoor. Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon. Debris Dragon. Bottomless Strap Hole. Cyanide Crosswipe. Super rare Microcoder. Link Infraflyer. And the ultimate rare is Stardust Dragon. And the guaranteed super rare for Double Warrior, Talkback Lancer, Power Code Talker, Cyanide Optimization, Cyanide Regression, Descending Lost Star, Blue Eyes Solid Dragon. Guaranteed super rare is the White Stone Ovations. Final pack.
Sangan. Cyanide Regression. Debris Dragon. Cyanide Atomization. Junk Forward. Code Generator. Bottomless Trap Hole. Shooting Star Dragon. I would say that's a good hole for Sangan. 3 Chaos Dragon with a Ritual Spell to match. Some nice cards. I'm not mad. So no Junk Archer or Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. Junk Destroyer, Chaos Max. Ability of Wicked Dragon, Tuning, Army Arm, Twin Burst, Tuning Wear, Dragon Spirit White, Dark Hole, Side Codec, Mirror Force, Scrap Iron, Starlight, Maiden, this is the Soul Statue, Global, Junk Blader, Rush Warrior, Bitron, and Grid Rod are the ones I do not have. Oh, Priest is also is one of the cards. Well, I mean, I got most of the day. I got most of the things, so I can't be mad. No new missions. That blows. However, I think with everything I got, I think I can make a Sarge Dragon deck. Yeah. I do have Form of Synchro. A Shooting Star Dragon deck is also available. Oh no, Synchron just once, please. Okay, maybe twice. Do I have more level 1 monsters though? And level 1. Any level 1 monsters that I can use are no tuners. Well, I mean, I might go and do some deck building off stream. If you know, then you know. I did well, but good this one. Just ape. Why? I guess. This tiger though is the better one here. This panther is the best one though. But yeah, it's getting quite late. I also have a drop to claim in marbles. I will cut the stream off here. I may do some new decks. I may go and progress into the solo mode of this game a bit further. But for now, I'll leave you with this. Sayonara. And have a good day. Always remember, no matter the circumstance, the gender, or the classification of what you are worth it. And you always have a place in this world, even though people do not accept you the way you are. Have a nice day. And we may meet each other again soon. Goodbye.